Steven Seagal. It's been a while, but if you recall, when I first started these talking head videos, I did cover him. Special thanks to one of my viewers who suggested this video. The name of the channel is Jesse Enkamp. I don't know if the P is silent, but I'm thinking he's from Dutchland probably. But anyway, let's take a look at this video. My man spent 24 hours with Steven Seagal.
I had no idea what to expect. All I had was this message from somebody who claimed to be Steven's assistant.
Hello, we're meeting a friend for breakfast.
That's the most
here?
Russian-looking hotel not in Russia
As I searched
I've ever
through
seen.
the entire hotel, the man was nowhere to be found.
You see him?
Maybe this was all just a scam to kidnap me.
Where is he?
Turns out, Steven Seagal eats breakfast in his private suite, and this man was gonna escort us all the way up.
How does he get this much respect? He made 4 movies in '92.
And there he was, the martial arts legend, Steven Seagal, known for breaking the bones of men.
Yo, look at the elbow. This is what started all this. And look at the hand, it's obviously fake. But this is what started this whole passion that people have with this man. These pseudo fucking jujitsu movements.
And now I was gonna spend a full day eating, training, and learning from Steven Seagal himself. Finishing off, he's gonna teach Oliver the same kick he taught Anderson Silva and Lyoto Machida.
Well, I'm gonna dissect that in a little bit.
When people say all fights end up on the ground, they are incorrect. 90%
Let's see his logic.
of the fights that I know end standing up, with one person going horizontal.
Objectively, that's wrong. 90, we can argue percentages, but Seagal, 90% end by knockout? What the fuck are you talking about?
They knew if they went to the
Hey, you're shaking the camera.
ground, they were dead because they were on the battlefield. Right? We don't
Okay, I understand that. In antiquity, it was important to not go to the ground when there's swords involved. You're talking about the fights that you've seen in your life. You are not an ancient samurai soldier, so the logic is lost on me.
We spend just as much time cutting your head off or knocking you out.
You're not
or
doing any of
your
these
eyes out,
things.
ripping your throat out, or severing your brainstem. When you
He said severing the brainstem. When have you done it?
I don't care who you are, if you know what we know. Yeah.
What do you know? He's gonna grab the throat, he's gonna bend the wrist, you know? Wrist lock, step behind you. But let me step behind you.
There are certain very famous people who challenged me, and I said, there'll be no money involved, come with no cameras, no one's gonna see
Why wouldn't you want cameras involved?
it, and there are no rules.
Did anyone accept?
No.
No. Of course not.
See, I love these two guys. You can tell they're sweethearts. I'm a little bit contentious, okay? I'm a nice guy, smile a lot, a little contentious. What I would say to him immediately is, who? Because these are lies. These are agreeable individuals. Shout out to Jesse, by the way. Seems like a sweetheart, but you know what I mean?
I wanted to talk to this guy. What is it like?
Who's this guy?
Seagal's practice dummy. Is it a lot of pain?
Yeah, like pain, yes.
Okay.
This is my job, kind of, you know.
He brings the Russian guy to fucking jump and hop around and flip all over the place. But Steve, don't you understand that the reason his ukes are flipping is to take away from the tension on the wrist? No, I understand that. It's great theatrics. When I put you in an armbar and I'm about to break your arm, you tap out on me and I let go. You don't flip.
This is my fighting pose.
Yeah.
And from here, I might do this.
Oh, groundbreaking. I might grab his fingers and chop his neck. Your nephew can do that.
I've already killed you, but I have this now. From here, I have this. From here, come around here, brother. And look here. We break it. This is snap off.
This is snap off. Jesse, stop entertaining this, man.
Come around from here.
I love that. I love that. I love the fingers and the trachea. I love that.
Punches, and I throw him.
Yeah.
If he doesn't go, I snap his arm off. Now this.
Why haven't we seen this ever in a fight? Just one time. Just let me slip a right hand, catch your wrist, and then force you to flip.
As he comes, you'll notice something very different.
Now, I'm gonna say that that's an effective movement. He's cross-blocking high, and he's using that to flank his opponent. So there's obviously gonna be some truth, and I will always give credit where I can see.
But what I try to do.
Ready for this?
You know,
granted, he's a fucking old man, he's overweight, so I'm not trying to shit on his techniques, but I'm just saying the concept. Listen to the concept.
Where you don't see it.
Yeah. It's a snap
It's
kick.
more like a spear.
Just like the arms could be used as swords, the legs can be used as spears.
Jesse, you're a karate guy, right? Why are you acting like you don't know what a snap kick is? And you're gonna tell me, let me see, I bet you Jesse's technique on a snap kick's way better.
So when I punch, I'm not doing this.
No.
I'm,
Yeah.
you feel the difference?
Yes.
So he's doing
It's a vertical punch,
this.
vertical fist.
Yes.
I'm doing this.
Vertical punches are really good, specifically if you have big gloves on, because it's a great way to split the gloves. You're shrinking down the size of your fist, but you don't get as much snap on those punches, and that's the truth. There's a reason why you learn to switch and rotate your wrist over when you punch, and right at the end of the shot, you want to twist, and that's going to give you that dynamic snap on your punch that jars the brain. So of course, vertical fists have their place, but to say that they're more powerful than a rotational punch, nobody in their right mind that's worth their salt would ever agree with that.
The old style would be
This poor Russian guy. They better be paying him good. He's traveling to different continents getting fucking karate chopped to death.
Yeah, can you try that on Oliver so you can feel it? Because
it doesn't matter how you come from here.
Yeah.
I have you here.
Yeah.
Here. Here.
Yeah.
You can feel
Yeah.
what would happen.
Yeah. You need to try that in your next fight. Would that even be?
I like Jesse there. Jesse did something where he went, try it on him, and he didn't. He didn't. He was respectful, maybe Seagal was, but Seagal knew damn well you ain't taking down an athlete like that, Jesse's brother. He ain't going down. Not to mention, now he's playing a funny little, I think he's getting humorous now because Jesse's going, you should try this in your next fight. Look at those eyes. You know goddamn well Jesse doesn't believe it'll work in an MMA fight. Great stuff.
You never let him fight his style.
Right. Yes.
You always will break his rhythm.
That's facts.
We teach all the beginners to find a rhythm, to find a certain rhythm. But then at some point you need to learn how to break the rhythm.
Yeah.
So you don't
break their rhythm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's called breaking the agreement, and you can do that through movements, diversions with your eyes, obviously feints. There's so many ways to do that are practical ways of doing it. Whereas he's just giving a rough overview of break the rhythm. That's the problem with these guys too. Not Jesse and his brother, obviously, but Seagal is they never really get into the nitty gritty, the mechanical elements of what works. And listen, that bothers me. You know what really bothers me though is I'm talking so much truth about this guy Seagal. He's never gonna allow me to get close to him because honest to God, I'd like to just have a conversation with him in person, but that's never gonna happen. Now, Steven, good job.
how about in the eyes of the law? If you look like the
I don't
aggressor,
want to sound terrible because
well, you're above
I
the
used
law.
to be.
No!
That's good.
That's good, Jesse. That's good.
I don't care about the law.
Thug life, baby. What up? Yo, this poor Russian guy is just getting the fucking short end of the stick.
Everything we do is here.
Yeah.
I don't understand this we do. I'm a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Consider myself to be a professional level. I've competed at a professional level. You know what the truth is? I don't identify as we. What's this we talk? We, the Jiu-Jitsu community. We, the aikido community. Like, stop it. Don't be married to a style. My man Bruce Lee had it down in the 70s. You know, being married to a style is really a silly decision. It's antiquated.
I'll hit you here. By the time you're done here, look what's exposed.
Look what's exposed. I punch you in and I chop the neck. If I chop your neck, you're dead. That's the brainstem. He's speaking full-blown Japanese.
Between energy between heaven and earth.
Oh, he's getting real esoteric right now.
And an explosion when they
Metaphysical.
chi.
He's a poet more than anything else. He moonlights as a martial artist, but he's really a poet.
Out of your hands into your eyes, you know.
What wasn't it?
Look at him, look at him. What would Seagal be saying right now, looking into the camera? He'd be probably telling you to subscribe to the Steven Strangles channel, also turn on post notifications. And he's like, oh, well, you haven't, and you've already done that. Well, then why not just leave a like? That's why I fuck with Seagal.
When a tiger dies, even though we have appreciated him in life, we take his pelt and we hang it on the wall, and that's what he's remembered by, his pelt.
I'm gonna tell my family to actually de-skin me and then hang my skin on the wall. You think it'll turn people off from coming into my house? I don't know.
The warrior dies. He has to be remembered
By his skin on the wall.
by what he did in life.
Oh.
Gene LaBelle and Bob Wall, these people who every time their mouth opened, they were lying.
Didn't Gene LaBelle choke him unconscious and he shit himself?
Really?
No, like, that's a real story, really. He choked out Steven Seagal and Steven Seagal defecated all over himself.
See, this is the sad thing about America. You can destroy someone's life,
You're an American.
legacy, their reputation just by making up lies.
See, it still burns him, the fact that that truth got out, because he made his whole business on being the best fighter and deadly and samurai and all this, and as soon as Gene LaBelle grabbed him around his neck for being what he is, he didn't like that, and he had to run to Russia.
A huge campaign on a secret, very top secret level was mounted. 50 people were paid to say all kinds of things.
Top secret conspiracies.
I'm not going to put up with that.
No.
This is great. So you can see these things still burn him, and now Jesse has to be the therapist in this instance. This is a guy who's probably in the 70s still coping with this kind of stuff. And what's really insane is Seagal thinks that there's a top secret cabal that's after him just to destroy his name. You need Alex Jones on this case. I think Alex can get to the bottom of this. And, you know, are they reptilian? That's my question. Are they reptilians?
Where I came from, if you did that, somebody will come and kill you the next day.
Yeah.
They'll come to your dojo or your house and say, it's on right now. One of us is going to live and one of us is going to die. Or one of us is going to be unconscious and maybe he'll live and maybe he won't. I don't care.
Yeah.
That's how it was.
Yeah.
That's how I was raised.
Yeah.
Where was he really raised? Can we get to the bottom of this?
Not anymore.
He's an egomaniac, you could tell. This is the way he's posturing. It's just he hasn't evolved past this. He's like, his lack of confidence will not allow him to just let go of all this stuff, man. And just, what about your instructor? You're talking about legacy and instructors. Where's your instructor? Where's your master? I still pay homage to my instructor every chance I get on these videos. You've heard me countless times because that's how you pay it forward. Like, I didn't just pop up out of nowhere on your screen. Like, I don't have the confidence to speak this way. I come from a specific teacher, a specific lineage.
In the next video, I receive an amazing gift from Sensei
There's gonna be
Seagal.
another one from Jesse.
Plus,
Whoa.
we learn his and the truth about Bruce Lee.
Like any other human being, he was human.
See, he cannot show respect. He can't give credit to anyone, and that's my pet peeve with this motherfucker. I'm gonna link the original video from Jesse in the description. I wanna say thank you to him specifically because he put great effort, and I think the video came out really good. It was very entertaining. As always, Strangle Gang, make sure that you follow me on Instagram and Twitter. I also have Real Martial Arts on Patreon. It's linked in the pinned comment. Strangle Gang, stay strong, and I will see you guys in the next one. Wait, by the way, make sure you click one of these playlists that are about to pop up. Way more content coming. See you soon.